Goldfinger 1964 comes to 4K Ultra HD for the first time. In this review, I'm going to compare the 2009 Blu-ray version from the 50th anniversary set to the newly released Warner Bros. 6-film set. So which version of Goldfinger would you like to add to your collection? We're breaking it all down and then answering the question, should you upgrade? Alright guys, so when it comes to video quality here, I gotta say the Blu-ray is phenomenal from 2009. It looks pristine. There's something about this Blu-ray that just captured, like when I re-saw this thing, I was like, cause I always watch the Blu-ray and then the 4K, and then I compare the two. The Blu-ray is phenomenal looking, super sharp, super clear. The colors are popping in your face. Honestly, there's not much grain. So I guess because it's a 1080, it's not pumping out as much green. So, I mean, it looks great. I think this is the best looking Bond film so far out of Russia with Love and Dr. No. I think Goldfinger looks the best out of those two movies. Now, when it comes to the 4K Ultra HD, yes, you're getting sharper details. Yes, you are getting the HDR10 and Dolby Vision added to it. And I think that's where it enhances the color grading here. All right, it makes a lot of the scenes that the Blu-ray was lacking in. Skin tones between all the characters look amazing. They look like they're supposed to look on camera. So again, they fix a lot of the stuff that you're like, okay, on the Blu-ray you're going, but you could get away with it. To be honest with you, I know a lot of people that I've talked to on the channel since doing these 4K reviews. A lot of people are heavily into the Blu-ray more than the 4Ks. I'm noticing on the comments, but I gotta say, the Dolby Vision and HDR10 presents the skin tones very well. When it comes to certain scenes enhanced and looking pristine, meaning like the changing of colors and everything, very minimal, I gotta say, between the Goldfinger Blu-ray and to the 4K, but you could see the enhancements. Now, the difference here is the heavy grains. You get a lot of more heavy grains on Goldfinger, more than Russia with Love. With Russia with Love, there's a lot of dark scenes. Here is more brighter scenes, more interior scenes, but it's really apples to oranges at this point between these two films. And I'm gonna show you guys tons of comparisons here. Very apples to oranges. The only difference you will see the notices in are the skin tones, certain environments, and the heavy grains and the dark scenes, because the Dolby Vision and HDR10 are doing it very well in the interior scenes, like in M's office. The wood looks really like wood, dark wood. It works well, and a Blu-ray does the same thing too. Like you see the wood handled very well, but here it just feels more natural looking, I gotta say. But the heavy grains is throughout the movie. But let's get to some comparisons of the 4K of Goldfinger versus the Blu-ray version from 2009. So guys, enjoy. All right, guys, so there you have it. Leave a comment down below which transfer you think looked best for you guys. You think it's the Blu-ray from 2009, or you think the new 4K restoration of Goldfinger looks the best? Leave a comment down below and we'll talk about it in the comments. But let's get into some. All right, guys, so when it comes to audio quality, the Blu-ray, again, is pumping the same mix, which is the DTS HD Master Audio 5.1. And of course, the 4K is rocking the Dolby Atmos. When it comes to the sound, every person has their preference and what they enjoy about it. I think they sound fine now. I kind of like the way the Dolby Atmos sounds. It sounds really good, immersive. I like some of the surround sound stuff that they use, especially in the aerial scenes. You get to hear it more. You got to see the more environment use of the Dolby Atmos here on the Goldfinger. Now the DTS 5.1, I think it sounds great too. They both sounded great, and I think when it comes to audio, it comes down to the person. Honestly, I mean, I'm just giving my opinion when it comes to audio. And again, I like the way they sound. I think they sound great. I mean, across all of them, it sounds great. I think the more we start to get into like the Bond 20s to the 25s and 26 films into it, the sound gets better. But for 1960, it sounds really good. And it sounds great on Dolby Atmos. I love the way they sound here. But let's get right into the when it comes to menus and special features, the Blu-ray is rocking 13 special features. And of course, Goldfinger comes with 6 special features. Now, the declassified MI6 Volt comes with 5 clips coming in at 28 minutes and 44 seconds. And then the Mission Dossier comes with 2 clips coming in at 55 minutes and 19 seconds. Now, you got plenty of special features here. But again, you guys already heard me in the 2 reviews prior. I just want way more special features here, especially for Goldfinger, because they have like that legendary DB5 car is when they first show it. And I wanted to see more behind the scenes on that car, but it is what it is. But yeah, you get tons of extra features here on the Blu-ray, and you get some good amount of special features here on the Blu-ray. But with that said, all right, guys, let's get to the final verdict here. When it comes to the 4K and Blu-ray, I gotta be honest with you guys. The 4K has everything that you want. It has the Dolby Vision, it has HDR10, Dolby Atmos. Great, and you have some special features in the disc. But my only knock is the heavy grains. That is the only thing that's setting me back going, this kind of sucks, because it is super heavy throughout, and it was taking me out of the movie. I was not enjoying myself watching it because it was so heavy. But now when I put on the Blu-ray from 2009, this thing is so pristine, so sharp. The only knock on it is the color grading. The color grading and skin tones are not there, whereas it is in the 4K. Some environments are here and there, but that's very nitpicking, whereas the 4K, they fix everything. It's pristine color grading here compared to the Blu-ray. But I could totally see a lot of people leaving comments on this review saying that the Blu-ray is 10 times better than the 4K. And honestly, I am going to agree, because those heavy grains are going to set a lot of people back in terms of choosing Goldfinger 4K over the Blu-ray. That is just me. But again, it's a great looking film. I think it looks fantastic, but those heavy grains are very in your face in this film. There you have it. What do you think of Goldfinger from 1964 on 4K? Which version would you like to add to your collection? Leave a comment down below. And of course, remember to like, share, and subscribe for all things Geeks and Flix. Be awesome to each other and geek out.